Center for Talented Youth Academic Salute to Baltimore students. Today is a very special day because we're honoring students who not only took the academic challenge by registering and taking this test, but also earned qualifying scores. And I'm going to stop, I'll go up again, and I may say funny things, but trust me, I want to say this. One of the things that was really important to me as the Maryland, I need to back up. Hello, I'm Mark Ryder. I am my long title is Coordinator of Talent Search for Maryland, but I just call myself a recruiter. And my job is to find these brilliant children that you have brought with me today. That is my job. And it's not just to find them, it's to find them, encourage them to test and see where their brain is really stretching off to, and then encourage them, once they've tested and qualified for programs, to see what program is a good match for them. And put the kids with the brains into the programs to help develop those brains. That's my job, and I'm very passionate about it, particularly in Baltimore, because Baltimore gets such a bad rap. And every time you hear something about Baltimore education, it's never this. You have not turned on the news this week, last week, or ever, and heard about this on the news. But you have turned on the news this week or last week or ever, and heard all kinds of negative things about Baltimore and Baltimore students and the state of education in Baltimore. So it's really important to me to celebrate you all, you students, and you parents who are taking the time to wave your smart flag and not be afraid to be smart in a culture that's not always so celebratory of smartness, and take a step, take a bold move of registering for this above grade level test, taking the test, and scoring a high score on it is all a really big deal. So I'm sorry I had to go off book again, but my passion needed to say that. It's important to me that you guys know how important it is that you guys are here today. Okay, back on the book. So let's acknowledge all the reason why we're all here. Will all the students being honored here today please stand and receive our heartfelt congratulations for stepping up to the great academic challenge and our job today. For you students to achieve what you have, you've needed the support of many important people in your life, people who have guided you, advised you, encouraged you, and, well, driven you around. You and all who celebrate academic talent with young people owe them a great debt of gratitude. Parents and guardians and aunts and cousins, everyone else who support these children, you please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. Stand for one more second. Stand up, stand. Anyone else? You've got brothers and sisters and cousins and other people who we know all have been a part of encouraging and nudging and shoving you in the right direction. You all stand too. Now let's just, thank you. You may have to be seated. And anyone else who's here today, thank you so much. Any educators or counselors who have joined us this morning, thank you very much for coming. And now let's get to what we are here for. The CTY Talent Search Qualifiers. We want to celebrate you and honor you and congratulate you personally and present you with a certificate for earning qualifying scores in the CTY Talent Search. You registered, tested, and earned these scores, and you deserve to be recognized for that. So we're going to be calling you forward individually to receive a certificate in alphabetical order by last name. I ask you in advance, and I beg you in advance to forgive me if I mispronounce any of your names. Nay, if I butcher any of your names, just understand that I'm doing the best I can, and no offense is meant. We don't have a terribly large crowd. Typically when we do this kind of event, we have lots and lots of students, and so we need to separate them by alphabet, and we'll call them by alphabet. We're still going to do that, but it won't take as long because there won't be as many A's and B's and so forth. So just be ready. If I call the A's and B's and there's only two, then we'll get through them pretty quickly. And so be ready, you C's and D's to step on up with your certificates as well. As the CTY staff is helping to get those last certificates organized, I will say a couple more things that are really important. Is that we also have a few students in here who have earned high honors. And I want to talk in just a second or two about what that means. Qualifying for CTY programs means you are in a very rarefied area. Only about 5% of students in the nation meet those qualifications. And if you are having trouble, I know you're very, very smart people, but I want to put it in perspective for me, not for you, that the top 5 percentile means that 95% of other students are not able to be as academically strong as you are. And put it in simpler terms, 5 kids out of 100 kids that might test will get the kind of scores that you got. So it is quite a distinction. And we're talking about nationwide. And this is quite a distinction. So I don't want to lose the fact of why we're really here, is to really acknowledge how much of a compliment this really is. We're going to start in just a second. She's going to be walking up with the certificates any second now, and we're going to help make sure everyone gets celebrated. If for some reason you have not signed in, let us know you were here so we can get your certificate. Or if for some reason you don't have a certificate with your name printed on it right now. There was some sort of a glitch with our list, and we're not sure how that happened. There was some sort of a list glitch that some names were invited. You got your invitation, you got the call to come. For some reason, that same list that we sent to have that call made didn't make it to the list to get printed out. So if there may be 1 or 2 families whose certificate does not have their printed name on it, we'll make sure you get that. We have your contact information. We'll take care of that for you. So bear with us for that as well. So it looks like we're all set. I'm going to ask if your last name starts with A through C, if you could just kind of make your way right over this way. Just come on up, step up, make your way. We're going to line up right over this way, and we'll start handing out your certificates. Okay, our A through C's are ready. And you start off strong with Zachary Adolby. Adolby. Aldoubi. And parents, if you'd like to, when your child's name is called, you want to pop up real fast and snap the picture, that's fine. You're welcome to come up and get yourself ready if you'd like to do that. Vasily Antona, you guys are getting already. Shiwani Bishwokarma. Is that close? Come on. Bishwokarma. Moving on. Quentin Brown. Dressing so that natty. Taylor Boone. Taylor Boone. Scarlett Bonner. Michael Chang. Oh, here we go. Dripta. You have to have it this time. Chakraborty. Dripta Chakraborty. I missed one in the D's. Joshua Butcher. Nicholas Butler. Let's give all those students a hand. Whose last names start with D through H? D through H. Please line up in a similar place as the last group of students. D through H. Again, I'll remind you, if for some reason your certificate is not the right certificate, we will get that all taken care of. Bear with us. There was some sort of glitch with the list. Okay, we're ready to D through H. Marietta de Castro. Katie Georgian Cass. Floyd Hall. Was a very studious, serious student. Grace Hare. Peter Easters. I appreciate you busy that you really wanted to do this. Shaheem Irvin. Oh, there's Shaheem Irvin. Okay. Yeah, folks. So the next set of the alphabet, we went through H, let's do I through M. I through M, please step right up. Is that the I through M? Should we all set? We already got Shaheem Irvin. Okay. All right. Let's. We'll start with. Just 1 second. Sorry. Aiden Khan. Nicole Krolak. Charlotte Malman. Samuel Mumford. Okay, I think we're probably getting close to the end of the alphabet with the small size of our crowd. So let's do N through Z. N through Z. These are the end of the alphabet. Iris Nagika. Cora Parmigiani. Terrence Perry. Terrence Perry. Junie Pulaski. Rashawn Rao. Davion Tisdale. Davion Tisdale. Noah Seth. Chloe Watson. Ryan Williams. Tariq Williams. Tamar Witherspoon. Matthew Woods. Michaela Orangab. Now, I know there are a few families that popped in as we were reading. If there is a family or two that are here that have not had their children recognized, any students that have not been recognized, please step up now, and we'll give you some applause and your certificate if we have it, hopefully. Anyone? Don't be shy. Henry Burrows. Aaron Satnarayan. And Destiny Johnson-Jones.
For us to be here honoring your children. It is great to see so many families coming over on Saturday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing us to get to know your children. Thank you for allowing us to work with them and the pleasure that we have. I wanted to mention is that I want all the students to stand up, please. All the children who today are being honored. I also wanted to say that this is just 1/4 of the students who are here, because we have so many more that they are not this morning here for any reason. But these students who are here, I want you to think, parents, I want you to think about what your children did, why we feel that your children are awesome. Well, your children took an above grade level test. They are here because they received qualifying scores. What does that mean? It doesn't mean that they passed or they failed the test. It means that they did a terrific job scoring above grade level. They took an above grade level 2 or 3 grades above. So let's for you to understand that first. Let's say, raise your hand, the second graders. Ooh, look at those little beautiful smiling faces. Okay, as a second grade, you took a test probably as a 4th grade, maybe 5th grade. Can you imagine, moms, dads? Think about that. Isn't that amazing? So a 3rd grade might have taken a test of 5th, 6th grade, and so on. So your children all took tests 2 to 3 grades above their grade level. 7th graders took, guess what? 7th and 8th graders took the 12th grade level. Oh, wow. So you see how important this is. Your children pretty much are the 5th% of the cream of the crop in the nation. So thank you for being here this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Please have a seat. So, and we've said thank you a lot. I'm going to probably say it another 5 times. But I think it's something we need to continue saying to encourage these folks. We have Grammy Awards, we have Super Bowls, we have World Series, we have all kinds of award ceremonies and celebrations for all kinds of talents, but they're not nearly as significant for educational talent. So I think that's probably why we're all so passionate about thanking you for being here and congratulating you for all the work. As part of our mission, we here at Hopkins University Center for Talented Youth believe that all academically talented children deserve to be identified and encouraged. When we find children with exceptional abilities, we open a new world for them, a world full of ideas, experiences, and limitless possibilities. However, we know that merely identifying academic talent in children isn't enough. We need to provide them with new pathways that can take them to new learning dimensions. We have scheduled a couple of students to come in this morning and speak about their experience. Since we don't have those two students, we're going to show you a video of a program we have at Mount Washington Elementary School. So we're talking about learning in new dimensions. We have CTY has a program called CTY Online. It is designed to give students opportunities to take higher level coursework where their brain is. We call them true academic peers. Without having to leave their schools, without having to leave their grade. So even though you may be doing math at a 5th and 6th grade level when you're in 3rd grade, you can take a 5th and 6th grade math class at your school and get the math that you need without having to leave your school, leave your peers, and leave your 3rd grade-ness, point of phrase. So please, just a brief video from Mount Washington Elementary School and our CTY Online program. It's going to show you some really interesting things we're doing at CTY.
Well, I think we have a moral obligation as an educator to make sure that for kids who have the ability to accelerate through our standards, to provide something for them.
We knew the CTY program was coming, and we liked the idea of being with the enrichment program and something that he really do his own speed.
What's the last thing? Before I started CTY, I thought maybe people would be harder.
Kids are fantastic with internet and with cell phones. You know, I just knew, you know, different ways to introduce technology through learning would spark something in them.
Hi guys, CTY, Baba, Jacob. The way we came about the idea of even trying this pilot program, a couple of my kids were enrolled in the CTY online math program after school. And I had these kids that were needing some challenge.
She wanted to offer the kids who were accelerating another avenue.
It would be nice if they had something that they could do on their own, if the child is able to do it, and not have to wait.
So I called CTY.
I got involved with Mount Washington Elementary School because we recognized there was a need here. We take a lot of pride in being able to work with the school because we're focused on the student and meeting the need of the student.
We had one general meeting in the fall with parents and his tour team representatives from CTY. We talked about the program, saw a couple of the screens. This is a program that's sponsored by Hopkins. They know what they're doing. They've been doing this for a while.
I give the parents a lot of credit because there weren't really hesitations or reservations. It was, let's try it.
I have seen online done before, but I've never seen it done this way. You know, like to be involved however you want it, but I would like to see, does it work?
We had about 30 kids that qualified or were eligible for the program. We decided 3 days a week the students would go on the computer, work on the program.
We haven't. Thank you, Ms. Johnson. I'm doing your quiz with me.
I'm Michelle Chong. I'm CTY Online Math Instructor, and I work very closely with the students at Mount Washington Elementary. 100. So you have 400?
400 plus 100.
And you have 15 months, right?
I think 15 months.
Well, Wiley and I were working on addition and subtraction and how to interpret the numbers from words to expanded form.
519.
Yes, so that is your answer.
Here you go at whatever pace you need and you can always answer every question.
We liked the self-paced idea because it meant he could find whatever level he was going to be working at.
He did really well with measurement, but in problem solving, maybe he was struggling. So then we could say, all right, this is where we need like a laser, focus in on this area.
The kids have moved through the programs nicely.
I'm right now in 4th grade math.
Most of them have made more than 1 year's growth.
In school, I'm in 1st grade.
It is amazing how far they have come.
So that's been motivating and exciting for them and their parents.
So we're glad that the program challenged him more than a traditional classroom setting and a traditional curriculum could. That was the biggest thing for us. Our child needs to be challenged.
So the reservations that I had with it working have totally gone away.
Ta-da! Correct.
best dressed young senator. Okay, so it's almost time for our reception. And as this day has been going so far, CTY does a really great with educating kids. Academic salutes, not so much. We got 17 RSVPs, and as you can see, there are more than 17 people here. So I have a feeling that you guys are going to have to sip, pass on the drinks, and break cookies in half, one per family. We'll make it work. It's all a family. It's almost time for the reception, and I think again I'm happy that so many of you showed up. I wish we'd have known that before we ordered the cookies. But before this, so after this, we have after this program is ended, we're about ready for the reception. Excuse me. But please don't leave. Please don't leave. Your invitation said from 9:30 to 11:30. We do have a little bit more program for you. If you have to leave, we understand. If you have some sort of broken leg emergency, I understand you have to leave. Other than that, I'm actually pleased to stay. We have staff here from our summer programs that are here to talk to you about summer programs. We have staff here from our financial aid department to talk to you about financial aid opportunities. And they're in the back there. They're folks there. And our tech guy, who's pointing at everybody else who's not one of our staff members, saying, hey, it's not me, I'm the tech guy. They're here. You can certainly chat with them during the brief reception time, but we do have a full-fledged summer programs workshop that's going to go on right after the reception. So if you absolutely must leave, I understand. But I would prefer that you stay so that you could have an opportunity to talk to some of our summer program staff and our financial aid staff. And registration is supposed to be here. She may be here in a few minutes, so that we can help you right here in-house. We'll do a workshop to help you explain what the programs are all about, explain what the summers are like, and help you find out what's still available in terms of classes and financial aid, so we can get you signed up for those things if that's something you're interested in. So I'm going to ask you not to leave after the reception. The reception is going to begin in just a moment, but of course, it would not be this particular program if we didn't thank you for the 47th time. And we want to acknowledge you again, one last time. The students who earned the awards, the parents who brought them, and the siblings who supported them. Please, everyone, a round of applause for them. So at this time, it's just about, now here's another thing we did do. It is 10:27, and we're supposed to end at 10:30. So we did two things good this morning. We got the time on time, we got the movie to show, the lights came on at the same time. I'm proud of that. So from 10:30 to about 10:45-ish,